For those of you who don't know, I am a pretty big One Piece fan, from the anime to the manga, and of course, the movies. With One Piece Gold coming out in July, I think it's the 23rd of July this year, 2016, I thought I would do my top 5 favourite One Piece movies for those of you who are a bit anxious for the new one to be released. Now, I need to get something straight here. This is purely my opinion. Those of you who are saying that a certain movie isn't on the list and it should be, or maybe a movie that I already have on the list should either be higher or off it entirely, that's fair enough. That's your opinion, but this is just what I think are the best 5 One Piece movies. So with that said, let's get started.
Number 5. One Piece, the movie.
So I do have a review up already of this movie about, I think it's a year back now, but just to do this quickly, rewatching it, it actually isn't that bad of a movie as I originally thought. Though the animation style is very dated, a lot of people would probably, try and push it aside, not bother with it. I thought it was okay. I actually enjoy that style. The story itself is quite basic in terms of pirates searching for gold and treasure, but I really do like the opening of how it's sort of similar to the first way the anime did it, by introducing Goldie Roger. They introduce Ronin, the pirate, or the gold pirate, and I thought that was a really good way. It does sort of have that One Piece feel to it, of friendship in that. There's more to it. The antagonist, I can admit that isn't great, but since their first movie, and it is quite short, so it feels more like an extended filler episode, I still enjoy it, and I would recommend checking it out.
Number 4. Clockwork Island Adventure.
From the first time I saw this movie, I actually really enjoyed it. I have a review of this as well. Yeah, it was a really enjoyable movie. It's the first time where you really had a crew that had devil fruit powers fighting against the Straw Hats, and I really enjoyed the character designs, especially of Pin Joker, who fought against Zoro. You also see how, because it is quite early on, it's based before the Straw Hats even make it to the Grand Line, and you sort of see how reliant they are on Zoro on his sword, Sanji on his shoes, Usopp no slingshot, and Nami's taken away, and the Going Merry is away as well. And just them working with limited ability against the enemy, I just find that enjoyable. It is very predictable in the sense that one by one they get taken out, but I just really like the animation style, and I can admit the antagonists, the Delaford powers aren't amazing as such, but I still really like the style, the whole design of the characters and the island itself.
Also, not only does the character Joker in the film share the same title as Doflamingo, but they also share the same voice actor. Just thought that'd be a fun fact for you guys. Number 3. Film Z.
A lot of people will be saying that this deserves to be higher on the list, but I really don't think it should be, really. I feel as if it was a little bit overrated, but it's still a good movie. It's number 3 out of 12 movies that are out so far. And Film Z is a really enjoyable film. It has really good antagonists, very sympathetic, very strong. The one particular song actually in the film, Ocean Guide, is really nice, really catchy. I would listen to it over and over. It's used very well in the movie. The fights are incredible. This is the first movie we actually see the Straw Hats post time skip, so it was kind of weird when you heard the dub, the voices coming out, which was a little bit odd for me to get used to. Overall, it was a very enjoyable movie. And, just seeing the Straw Hats and sort of the weird costumes that they wear in almost every movie, the costumes they wear are always different. And they were really nice to see, very bright colors. And the animation in general was amazing. Great to see Aokiji. Again, he's one of my favorite characters in One Piece. And, just that whole battle at the end, without revealing too much, of course. But there were minor things that I just felt were really weird. Like, one of the henchmen of the antagonist uses this devil fruit that makes three of the Straw Hats um, age backwards by 10 years. And for one of them, it didn't make a difference. Another one, the other two, they're sort of it limited their ability. But then I sort of got a creepy moment with one of the other characters, and I was like, what?
Number 2, Strong World.
This was a very tough choice between Strong World and my number one choice, which one to put as number one. And it was very close because one had attributes I really liked, and the other one had other attributes that I really liked. And I was going, But for now, because my opinion could change, like tomorrow someone could ask me what's my favorite One Piece movie, and I could be saying Strong World. But for right now, it's my number two as the list stands right now. And Strong World is a really nice movie. Sorry. Strong World's an incredible movie. I love the inventiveness of the creatures. Like, you see a lot of the creatures in the show and in the manga, especially when Goemon was introduced with his island, the different sort of creativity Oda had with the animals. And now we get to see that in a much grander scale in Strong World. And it's really nice to see. You also see the Straw Hats fighting some unusual creatures as well, and you actually see them in really cool outfits. Like, I really enjoy Zoro's outfit in the film. There are really funny moments. One thing I didn't really like actually was sort of Frankie, Brooke, and Robin. Nothing against the characters themselves, but I never really felt as if they did anything worthwhile. I mean, they collected info, yeah, that's kind of what their roles were, while the other characters kind of had fun, I guess. They provided the more comic relief, while those three just sort of filled in the plot, really. And I don't know, I just felt as that was a bit forced. But majority, I did really like the movie. And Shiki as well. Shiki was a great antagonist. Great design as well. Yeah, a really great movie.
And number 1, Baron O'Matsuri and the Secret Island.
I'll be honest, when I went into this movie, I didn't expect it to be as good as it was. For those of you who don't know, it's actually done by the director who did The Girl Who Leapt Through Time, Summer Wars, and most recently The Boy and the Beast. I always forget his name, but I always love his work. And instantly watching this movie, I wasn't even told, I didn't even hear anywhere that he had any part with this movie, but you could just tell straight away, just like that, with the animation style. And it works really well for One Piece. It's so good. There's so many dark moments actually in this film. There were one or two things I felt was a bit odd. Like, okay, the whole point of the movie is the Straw Hats fighting among themselves, but I felt one or two of the moments was a little bit forced. I don't know what you guys think, but it kind of felt like, oh, well, just make it happen, I suppose. But overall, it was a really good movie. The antagonist in it was kind of predictable, but it was really enjoyable. I really love the animation in this. It is absolutely incredible. I love the animation style. Those of you who are familiar with The Girl Who Leapt Through Time, even the Digimon movie, Summer Wars, I think he directed Wolf Children as well, I'm not too sure. I mean, the animation, it is amazing. and I love it. And he's one of my favorite directors of all time. Now, as I said earlier, you could ask me tomorrow, and Strong World could be my favorite, or this one could be my favorite. But yeah, it is a really good movie, and it's possibly the movie that I feel more sympathetic towards the antagonist. And I know Film Z, you feel some sympathy for him, but I don't know. I felt it a little bit more for the Baron in this. I don't know, really, but yeah, this is my number one One Piece film as of 2016, July 11th, 2016. So that's my top 5 favorite One Piece movies. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Comment down below. Tell me what your favorite One Piece movie is. I would be interested in hearing from other One Piece fans. Like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe, stay up to date with my future videos, check out my older videos, and also I do have a few One Piece reviews on my channel, so you can go check them out. And hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.